Hello there, and welcome to another video. Now, tonight I've got a film here I'd like to try and review for you. I just watched it last night, and it was really good. I've seen it before in the past, but just watched it again recently last night. Like I say, I watched it on the big screen, projected big, and it's basically this one. It's called Ghost Town, and it stars Ricky Gervais. He plays a dentist who is he goes in for a routine operation. I think it's a colonoscopy, and he learns later on that first of all he starts to see ghosts, and they're talking to him, and he answers them back. And at first, he doesn't realize they are ghosts. He thinks they're real people in the street and stuff because he just bumps into them in the street and stuff. It's just a few things happen to lead him to realize that these are actually ghosts. They're not real people. So he goes back to the hospital and he asks the surgeon if anything strange happened during the operation. And he has a job getting any information about it at all out of her. But he does learn eventually that he actually died for 7 minutes during the operation. And so something during that procedure, the fact that he died, has made him have the ability to see ghosts. And he can hear them and talk to them. And now he's got like a big, massive crowd of ghosts following him all over the place every time he goes out. And they end up in his bedroom, like standing around his bed and stuff when he's waking up and stuff. And basically they're doing his head in, they're driving him nuts. And he meets this other ghost, played by Greg Kinnear. He's called Frank. And he starts talking to him, and he starts like befriending him and starts talking to him on a regular basis. And it turns out that Frank wants Ricky Gervais. And by the way, Ricky Gervais's character is called Bertram Pincus, I believe. And he basically wants Ricky Gervais to talk to his wife, because his wife lives in Ricky Gervais's apartment building, where Ricky Gervais lives, obviously. And he wants him to start talking to her because he's got unfinished business with her. And he wants her to like get to know her and stuff and start to get her to like him and stuff. I wasn't 100% sure what was the exact reason he wanted Ricky Gervais to talk to his wife. But I guess it was just for unfinished business he had with her, because as often as the case, ghosts sometimes have things like that they're still hanging on to. They can't like pass over to the other side because they've got things in the real world that they haven't sort of closed off. There's still things affecting them and stuff, so they need to close that sort of thing off, like finish the business type of thing before they can move on and cross over, like I say, to the other side or whatever. But the film's very funny, especially Ricky Gervais. He's the funniest one in the film, of course. And there's lots of really funny scenes. There's a good scene, a really funny scene where he's at and the girl, the woman that's Greg Kinnear's wife, is played by Tia Leone. There's a bit where he's at her apartment and she's got this huge dog. I think it's a Great Dane. And it doesn't smell too good. And Ricky Gervais is sort of starting to gag. And then Tia Leone sprays some air freshener, and that makes them worse because air fresheners absolutely usually smell terrible. They're like toxic. You know what I mean? And they gets right down your throat and up your nose, in your eyes and everything. Because I personally kind of stand air fresheners because they're really poisonous, So yeah, that was a really good scene. I was cracking up a few times during this film. There was another scene where he was at the hospital and he's talking to the surgeon, the woman played by what's her name again? Anyway, I can't think of her name offhand. Oh, Kristen Wiig, that's it. Yeah, she plays the surgeon. And this big black guy walks in. I'm not sure what his job position is, but he walks up to Ricky Gervais where he's standing, and Ricky Gervais is like backing off because he's right in his face, and he's like this, like because he's too much in Ricky Gervais's face, and he doesn't like him like in his face, you know what I mean? Like standing like too close to him and stuff. That was really funny. That cracked us up as well. And the film's 102 minutes long, and it was made in 2008, and it's on the DreamWorks label. This is a DreamWorks Blu-ray. This is a US import, but it's actually region free, so you can play it on a UK Blu-ray player. But you can also get this in the UK. I think you can still get it on a UK region B release as well, which I've also got somewhere. I've got the region B version as well, because I bought this USA version because I'd misplaced my other one. So I bought this one in the meantime to watch, so I could watch it, you know, because I couldn't find the other one offhand. So got this one cheap, so it didn't really matter too much. The film is directed by, I think it's somebody called David Koepp, or I think it's pronounced Cap, but it looks like Koepp or something. Not really familiar with his work, to be honest. But I found the film really entertaining, and Ricky Gervais plays his part really well. And I forgot to mention, Ricky Gervais has got sort of he's not very good with people. He's not exactly a people person, and he's sort of he's uncomfortable around people. Even when he's doing his dentist work, he doesn't like them talking. Like he's got this woman that keeps coming in, and she talks non-stop, and he's always like stuffing cotton wool in her mouth and all that things to get her to shut up. And so he's not very warm around people. He's a bit cold when it comes to the way he treats other people and stuff. But when he starts to get to know Téa Leoni, his personality starts to improve a bit and stuff, as he starts to like her and stuff, and she gets to know him better. It's a romantic comedy basically, and it's a really good one actually. Now the transfer on this film is pretty good. It's got like a fine layer of grain throughout, and it's got like a slight brownish tint, I would say. It's still pretty colourful in places. It's got a certain look to it, because it was made in 2008 and it was shot on film. Obviously, it wasn't shot digitally. Although there was some films in 2008 being shot digitally, even back longer ago. I mean, than that, shot digitally as well. But this one was actually shot on film, and it looks pretty damn good. I watched it projected big in my cinema room, so it looked really good. I wouldn't say it was the best transfer I've ever seen or anything, but it was good enough, you know. I didn't really have any problems with it, to be honest. It was nice and clear and bright and everything pretty sharp for the most part. So I didn't really have too much problems with it. The print was pretty clean. There wasn't any muck on it or anything, or any scratches or anything like that. So pretty impressive transfer all around, I would say. And I do apologise. I'm shooting this handheld tonight because I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I didn't have time to set my other setup up with the stationary camera. So anyway, here's a shot of the back cover. Hope you can see that okay. And another thing I must point out, for those of you who don't know, Ricky Gervais is actually a Freemason. And if you don't know what Freemasons are, it's basically this secret society. A lot of people are members of it, and a lot of people don't know what actually goes on within the Freemasons and stuff. It's all kind of hush hush and everything. There's a few things like they work for charity, they do charity work and stuff, but most of it is like brushed under the carpet and not talked about. But anyway, there's a scene early on in the film where Ricky Gervais is talking to this woman in the hospital, where she's asking him loads of questions. just routine questions, and he doesn't like the questions. And that's a really funny scene, by the way, and he's refusing to answer some of the questions, and he's asking, what do you want to know that for, what do you want to know this for, and all the rest of it. And during that scene, Ricky Gervais makes a Masonic hand sign, and it's a definite Masonic hand sign because I know some of the hand signs. And that's the only scene I spotted in the whole film where he makes that hand sign. And he's done this hand sign in other films he's been in as well. Like he did a hand sign in The Invention of Lying as well. So I'm not sure why Freemasons who are actors actually feel the need to make those hand signs in the films they're in. I'm not sure what the reason is for doing that, apart from they're actually Freemasons, but why do they need to make the hand sign? If anyone knows why they do that hand sign in the films, could you let us know in a comment? And I'd be very grateful if you could do that to let us know. But basically this is a very entertaining movie. If you like romantic comedies, or if you just are a fan of Ricky Gervais or Tia Leone, or even Greg Kinnear, you should enjoy this film. It's a must-buy for Ricky Gervais fans, I would say. Definitely. So, that's pretty much all I'd like to say about this. Hang on, I'll just show you the, if I can just show you the disc. I'm trying to get it open with one hand. That's the trouble with shooting handheld. You've only got one hand to do all that stuff with. So the disc is pretty basic, no artwork, no colourful pictures or anything on the disc, just a silver disc. You can hardly see the title actually. So that's pretty much that. And you can pick this film up fairly cheap online on Blu-ray. Both on, I'm not sure about the UK version, but the USA version often shows up quite cheap if you go on Amazon. And so yeah, I highly recommend this film. Like I say, if you're a fan of romantic comedies or stuff about ghosts and Ricky Gervais, etc. So I'd just like to thank you all for watching this video. And as usual, I shall see you on the next one. So, bye for now.